call this, Adam?
I call this 9:45.
9:45?
Yeah.
What time did I say I'd meet you?
He only just pulled up now. He only just pulled up like 2 minutes ago. This guy, right?
Anyway,
what is he doing?
What
is he doing?
Anyway, how'd you like the new garms?
IPA, I love it.
This isn't my workshop shirt, even though it says Dr. Electric and all that.
Snooker's shirt,
it's
isn't
my
it?
pool shirt.
I like that.
Because we've got to have our name and logo on it.
Let's say his name's EPA.
My clothes weren't washed last night, so it's like, oh, what am I going to wear? So I got this one.
I know how you feel.
What are we doing today, Adam?
Well, most important thing, we've got the Gifford video coming out tonight, which you've probably seen.
You'd have seen
by
that
now.
2 weeks ago.
So we're excited for that. We've got a bit of a jobbing day today. I love the jobbing day. A few different jobs, but my question to you is, has the doctor underquoted the times? Because we got what, 3 different jobs booked in.
2 jobs today and 2 quotes.
So what do you reckon? Has the doctor done a, oh yeah, it'll only take 3 hours, and it was like 9 hours.
Right, let's look at the jobs that we've got, right?
Let's see.
We've got, so the first job is a quote for an outdoor lights and Nest doorbell. So I don't know anything about these yet.
Quote simple.
Second one is someone rang me up and said the lights keep tripping the MCB or RCD, I don't know.
So fault finding.
So fault finding, I don't know how long that's going to take.
Could take 2 minutes, could take 10 hours.
I've allocated 2 hours. If it takes shorter than that, then so what?
Still charge them 2 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
After £2 grand.
After that, we've got a mini EICR.
Oh, just a mini one, just a tiny.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it from the van. That one.
Yeah, that's just
no. A regular customer is buying a house and they want me to just give it the once over, spend no longer than an hour there, just see what I think. Maybe do some installation resistance testing, to check the cabling out, that sort of thing. You know. Yeah. And last job is that customer wants me to do another quote for a customer keeps giving me loads of work, so perfect. So that's what we got for today. I got asked a question, what do you think about this? And I won't tell you the answer yet, what I think. I'll let people make a comment. So a customer wants a light switch in a bathroom outside the zone.
I saw this on your Instagram. And
probably about 2 meters from the edge of the bath, I suppose. I
saw this on your Instagram this morning.
Can you have it or not?
No, you can't. You can have it from the outside.
What regulation tells you that you can't have it?
Well, I don't know the exact reg, but if you look in the zones chapter of the on-site guide, or OSG, as you know, fondly know it as, you have guidance in there, and various accessory sockets, switches, salve, and we discussed this at college. And came to the conclusion that you can have it out. That it's more appropriate to have it outside than it is on the inside, unless it's like a pull cord switch, in which case it'd have to be outside of the zone. So if it's a normal switch,
regular switch, that's what I'm on about.
Regular switch outside the bathroom. And if you look at a lot of new build properties as well, such as in my house, all of the switches are outside so it's good practice.
Why are they outside?
Why are they outside? Because you can't have them in zones 0, 1 or 2.
But it's outside the zones.
Yeah, but
it's
then
2 meters away from the bath.
In a bathroom, it's not really.
I'm waiting for the regulation.
Yeah, but if someone knows it, put it down.
You tell me what regulation
it breaks. Would you put it in there? Would you put it in there? Because
I'm not answering that question yet, because I want to see what the prescribers think.
I wouldn't do it, because you can still have water ingress on your hand and you can touch the switch.
Okay, right. I'll pick you up on that point. So you can have water ingress on your hand, just come out of the bath, soaking that wet hands.
Yeah. And
what difference is it going to make?
In the switch. 2
seconds, like literally on the inside or outside. What difference is that going to make?
Because what you're most likely to do is dry your hands before you leave the bathroom.
So the last thing you'd do is turn the light off, wouldn't you? So you dry your hands before you turn the light off, wouldn't you?
No. So what you do is get out of the shower. What you do is get out of the shower, get your towel or use the sink. You'd put the light on, walk into the room so you've got light. Then you would wash your hands or have a shower, come out, dry your hands on the towel that's there, dry them off, then come out and then turn off the switch.
So you dry your hands before you touch the light switch, is that right? Is that what you
if
just
it's
said?
outside.
So
But there's a
if it's
temptation.
inside-
But there's a temptation inside to touch it, because you're not going to go all the way outside to then come back in.
Can you remember what I said 2 weeks ago?
No.
You can't fix stupid.
Yeah. Well, that's it. So in order to age stupid, I'd put it outside, so you're not encouraging stupid.
What do you think? Give us your
Switch
answers
outside.
below.
Switch outside.
Inside or outside? I know
Switch
what
outside.
I know what I want to do and what I will do.
Switch. So you do switch in zone 0.
I'm putting it next to the bath, mate. You know.
No,
I'm
actually
putting-
in the tub.
No,
You're doing it
dimmer,
in the tub.
dimmer, because then they can be a bit romantic.
Yeah, no, you're gonna like you will just be controversial. Put it on the inside. Of course you will. And then you'll be like, it's okay. YouTube, to get on the inside, no the outside. Oh, my
YouTube,
God.
please. What do you think?
It's outside.
Give us your
is more
answers.
common sense.
Right, let's go, mate, because we've got 5 minutes till we get there.
I hope they give us a coffee. I haven't had anything.
Bye.
Fuse boxes in there. It's an office which we changed
Yeah.
to a utility up on the right hand side.
Yeah. So, what actually happened?
I was outside actually,
Yeah.
and I came in and I noticed the downstairs lights weren't working.
Yeah.
We have these spotlights in the kitchen that we try and get the old halogen light bulbs for, and
Right,
they're constantly blowing.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Sometimes it trips.
Yeah.
So normally we just change the bulb and flip it back up
Yeah.
for the kitchen lights, but this time it's just pushing against the.
Won't.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have tried to. I did have all the bulbs out
Yeah.
and tried to eliminate the.
Right. Okay.
Try,
But it's still tripping.
still it won't go back up.
Okay. Have you put any pictures up or anything? Done any work in the house recently?
I'll have to speak to the teenager.
Right. Okay.
He's always
Yeah.
hammering things into the wall. And that.
Right. If you have, then just let us know where you've done it, because you could have gone through a cable. You know. It's
Yeah.
quite common. In the meantime, let's have a quick look at this. So, is it both of these that are down?
Yeah. Now, if I remember rightly, one of them failed, and the guy before
Oh, what? Right.
bridged one to the other.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Okay. So if I try and put it on now, it will just blow.
No, it won't stay in place. I don't think anything will happen.
I think that breaker's blown. Yeah, I think both of the breakers are blown.
Right.
Because they would just stay up a little, or it'll blow. You
Yeah.
see, they're just not staying up at all. Okay, right, that's fine. Let's whip the cover off and take a look then. Let's take this off.
We're fairly happy there's nothing been hammered into the wall
Right,
recently.
Cool.
Yeah, we had a 50th birthday here last weekend. And
Okay.
Zones that we run either up, down, or across from accessory to another point.
Right.
It shouldn't be run.
But that's not guaranteed.
Should. Hence
Yeah.
the word should.
Right. I'm not so good with electrics, but
Okay.
is there a tool you can get that would, is it only when they're live?
Seeing the wall. They're
Nothing
not great.
Nothing
Oh,
great.
okay.
Nothing great. Try it should be run in zones.
Yeah,
but
never. Oh, we come across it all the time where they're not. So
Right.
should.
The chap who fitted the units for us, he put a cable outside and back in the house for these two.
For the sockets.
Yeah.
right.
And he
Okay.
runs this on, it's a couple of years ago now, and he interrupted the main supply to the house, which I believe goes up there,
Right.
and he showed me it, and it was going up diagonally up that wall.
That's not right. Was it just a chippy that did it as well?
Multi does sort of
Bits and bobs.
yeah, bits and
A
bobs,
handyman, like.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
He was putting in the vent for the outer, the tumble dryer.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you shouldn't be running it like that.
The thing is, a lot of people think that electrical work is easy, but
Lots of regulations.
it's easy.
Yeah.
It's easy to run a cable from there to there. you know, anyone can do it. It's not, but it's knowing the right way to do it, and then also when things go wrong, they won't have a clue what to do because they don't understand the whole theory of it all and how it all works. Whereas that's what you've learned at college. So there is a reason.
I do vehicle mechanic stuff and run a workshop, and even vehicle electrics. I don't mind.
Yeah, I don't touch.
I don't mind having a look and in really in-depth stuff. Some guys have a real natural affinity for it.
Yeah, sure.
There's always one guy in the workshop who's brilliant, who's always busy. You know?
Yeah. There's certainly regulations need to be followed.
Yeah. What's the edition at the minute?
18th edition.
18th.
Is it Amendment 2 coming out soon?
Amendment 1 at the moment. Amendment 2, I believe, is about October sometime.
Yeah.
Roughly. I mean, I don't know.
The first amendment was to do with car chargers, wasn't it?
Yeah, mainly car chargers.
Yeah. You guys busy doing that?
We do it all sorts of it, don't we? We do.
Every job's different.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do installation resistance test, global test.
Global,
yeah. And that would tell us if there's any problems with the installation. I'm expecting to get a low reading. Some sort. Have you installed any light fittings or anything recently?
Not recently.
So that one's okay.
Is that 500 or 250?
250, because this is just to get a feel for it. I'm expecting one of these to be 40. Both from pass. Interesting.
Forget how old the place is and how that'll be the original box, I guess.
Yeah. Yes. It's got the old wiring colours, which was
not bad.
Pre-2004.
Was it 2004? Was it? I can't remember.
It was 31st of March 2004 that they harmonised with Europe and brought in the blue and brown for single phase instead of the red and black.
Right.
Yeah, and then there was a 2-year period where it was like a transition period, so if there's any old stock, you can still use red and black for 2006.
Yeah.
The only reason I've been doing it at college, all the dates, but yeah.
Do you want tea or coffee or something?
May I have a tea, please?
I've got one, but I'm okay, thank you. Thanks for asking.
The tea, milk, and no sugar, please.
Milk, no sugar.
1 sugar, please. Thank you.
So, that one is perfect.
The insulation resistant.
Yeah, that one's perfect. This one,
when they say bridging, what was that like connected to together?
There's, what is it? What they've done is says, I can't really read it very well. It says something like kitchen lights, something, and dining or downstairs lights. So what they've done is they've put 2 into one MCB. Yeah.
Right, okay.
You know, it's not.
Great practice.
Yeah. It looks like kitchen lights, downstairs lights, upstairs lights.
All into what, a 6 amp?
No. I'm just saying the different. So they've got. Is that a spare? No, it can't be. What I'll do is, I will energise the circuit that is working okay, and then we'll know what's not working, and that's where the problem lies.
So both circuits have got good insulation resistance.
Yeah, good insulation resistance. So that's a dead short between line and neutral, which doesn't really mean
because it's got loads connected.
Yeah, it's not a really good indicator, but globally it's fine.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's fine.
Which is the test that we're using, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's probably happened is one MCB's blown and he's put it onto the other one, and the load over time's just blown it, isn't it?
Don't know.
But it could be one possibility, right?
There could be loads, yeah. Could be just the MCB has outlived its life.
Yeah.
Because as you saw earlier, they don't stay up. There's nothing on it. No resistance at all. So you see what I'm doing? I've got a good circuit. I'm going to put that back on. I'll show you in a minute, actually.
You put it into a different MCB, right?
Yeah.
One that's not
That's got
potentially broken.
Yeah. So anything that's not working will be our circuit that we've potentially got problems on. So then what we can do is remove the loads from that circuit and then test the cabling again.
So you're basically putting all of those circuits onto a good circuit.
Yeah.
And then removing one by one if there's a fault, if it doesn't work.
Right, let's energise these now. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to turn on lights. Anything that works, we know it's not our circuit. Don't know what that does. That's working.
Yeah, it's upstairs light.
Okay. What does this one do on the left here?
Outside light
Okay.
in the porch.
Yeah, it's on. Flick it off.
Toilet.
So that's not on. Anything with lights that are not on, we're going to take the loads out
Right.
and then test the cable on its own. Oh, you're Royal Marine?
Yeah. Connections.
That's Royal Marine, okay.
Yourself?
No, Royal Logistical. I did try to get into Royal Marines, but weren't good enough.
Yeah. Well, it took me 2 attempts.
Yeah,
It's not for everyone.
I done the potential recruits course in Limpston, and yeah, they said come back in 6 months, and I didn't want to wait, so I just joined the army.
Yeah. Well, I'm paying for it now, and promotion is slow, and
Oh, you still in it?
yeah. Just,
Oh, right, okay, cool.
Yeah, promotion's slow, and you know, I've got peers that trained us to the engineer side, and the army guys are, you know, they're all getting promoted and commissioned
Yeah.
and all sorts. And
Wow. Okay.
but no, not what I like to me.
Yeah.
I've got to check with you to to bang the kettle on that, as we're using all the electric to use.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just lights.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. So that's working. Light switch for this.
Alright, thank you.
Light switch for this. So that's working. So that's all downstairs apart from the kitchen. Right there. Two-way light in there, good. That's on. So I think it's just a kitchen on that circuit.
That was the bathroom one. Downstairs bathroom.
No, I think it's just a kitchen.
Right, need anything moving or shifting?
That's fine. No, we're just checking lights.
Okay.
You're getting there. That one, yeah. So it's just a kitchen. Just turn all these lights off. Where's your serve then? You go to Iraq, Afghanistan?
Yeah, done all that.
Yeah.
Because it is what it is.
Yeah.
Done all the Arctic stuff, which is good.
I've served in Bosnia and,
yeah.
and Iraq.
I missed Bosnia.
It was alright actually.
Yeah,
When I
interesting.
went, it was a really nice place. I'd like to go back.
I've heard
People were lovely.
I've heard it's brilliant. But shame I didn't do Northern Ireland either.
No, I missed out on that. But, it was happening at the time, but
Yeah.
How long was the selection process that you had to do when you went down there?
It was.
So
What
is
did
there
they?
any lights in here?
Oh yeah, good point.
No, that's
Okay.
fine. Don't need to worry about that. Yeah, cool.
Did the old potential recruiter course too. He said that's.
About 4 days, I think.
That's right. Yeah, all trained down. And you just get rinsed out and got a bit of fresh air. And then the old 8 months, 8, 9 months.
Yeah, once you've been through that, then
Yeah, and as you get your old green lid and that, and then off you go to your unit.
there you
And,
go.
yeah, it's
Brilliant.
good. You know,
Yeah.
I'd recommend it to anyone. Well, once you're in the forces, you're in the forces, aren't you? It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what you do.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Gives you a great grounding.
So the cable was testing fine. So nothing wrong with the circuit.
Seems to load then.
Can you? Can you put all the switches into the on position? I just want to make sure.
That is connected.
The ones that, so the bathroom and the kitchen.
Downstairs.
Yeah. So press it once if it's a dimmer.
Oh, we're on the outside, yeah.
Are they on?
No, because you've taken.
No, but just
It's in
that's
the
that's
on
fine.
position, yeah.
That's fine. And then the kitchen, just if it's on a dimmer, just press it once or something.
It's in the on position.
Right. Okay, that's fine. I'll test it again. Yeah, it's fine.
There's two-way lighting in the kitchen, Dean.
Two-way.
Yeah, 2 switches.
Okay. Can you try? So, because it's 2 ways, we need to test each of the legs. Testing one leg. Yeah. Okay. Switch one on.
Yeah, next one.
Yeah. Fine. Switch the other one off or on.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we tested all them legs. That's fine now. And switch the other one back off.
Back off.
The other one.
The second one.
Not the one you just done. The other one.
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. So you're.
It's just a load, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cables, so with insulation resistant chips, the cable, that's fine.
Yeah.
We've checked on and off switches
Yeah.
in two-way lighting,
Yeah.
and the issue is with the load, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's check these light bulbs. What are they? 230 volts. Do you have any other light bulbs for these?
Yeah.
SES.
These, I suspect this might be the issue because we get them from the same place, but they change every time.
Right. Okay.
And they say, oh, don't worry, they're exactly the same.
No,
Some,
okay.
in fact,
That looks rubbish. That's blown anyway. Look.
yeah.
I'd stick with LEDs, and you can just put LED straight in these. That's an LED, so that should be fine.
Okay.
It's just, I can't use that.
Yeah, jump on the back.
No, cheers.
These two might be blown.
Yeah. So I'll put one on just as an indicator, and then I'll connect the circuit back up. Because there's nothing wrong with your circuit. It's fine. Giving perfect readings.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it looks like it's just the light bulbs. If it's not them ones, it could be these ones. What are these? GU10s. Yeah. GU10s. Do you have any other of these? I do have some on the van. What I'll do is I'll grab one, put it in there, just as an indication. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that circuit in the MCB.
In the new MCB.
Well, I haven't got a new one, but in an MCB that we know is working.
Yeah.
And see if it blows. It should blow. If you get any MCBs blowing, it's going to be like a short circuit or something.
Or an overload.
Dead short. Yeah, but if you get an MCB that's tripping and won't reset, then that's a short circuit or like a dead short sort of thing, causing it to blow.
Can it blow though? Can blow as a result of an overload though, can't it?
Yes, but then it will reset. It should be able to reset.
Unless, what if it breaks the fault current? What if it breaks the breaker?
Yeah, it can do that, and that's what might have happened here. If it goes,
Like 6,000 in it, isn't it?
they've only got a certain amount of times these can trip, and then they just won't trip anymore. But same as anything, it just dies.
Yeah. And like the customer said, the board hasn't been changed since it's been in this. It's old colours, isn't it? Well,
Yeah, it don't mean anything. It doesn't. I've been to installs where it's not been touched for 50 years, and it's been perfect condition. So it's got nothing to do with how old it is at all.
No.
But the only thing is with age is you get more modifications all the time. So
Which would be overload, then, wouldn't it? If it's
no.
No.
And lighting circuits nowadays won't overload.
Because there's like probably about 1 amp.
Yeah,
isn't
there's
there?
probably about 1 amp in the whole of the building. Let's see if this. So that's going up fine. Not tripped. Let's check.
Yeah, the kitchen lights are on.
Kitchen lights are on.
That's on as well.
Yeah, it's on.
Yeah, the underlight is on the socket.
Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't affect this.
Okay.
So looks like it was just the light bulbs that you had. We tested it all fine.
Yeah.
What's this one here do?
That's the outside one. And that's
yeah.
that. 2 ways.
The
away.
cabling and everything tested, perfect. Perfect results. So you just need to replace these light fittings. I'm sure you can do that yourself. Probably.
Yeah. So we're after some more of those LED.
Yeah, LED sort of fittings.
Right.
Similar to
LED ones are alright.
Yeah.
Some are a bit funny in there.
These are fine.
They take less power as well, so they're more efficient.
Right.
So they'll take, if you had, well, you can get like a LED free, it's like a 3 watt or something, isn't it, Dean? I just put some in my house and they were 3 watt G9 LEDs, it's barely anything.
That's, 3 watts, amazing.
So what are these?
I think it was 9, so it's
4
27 watt in total. So yeah, 4 watts, similar kind of thing.
SES or E18.
The old ones you've got, does it
E18s,
say the wattage
SES
on
They're
there?
different, aren't they? That's not LED, is it?
That doesn't look like anything. That looks
No,
like
it's,
what we call CFL. Like
You've
it's
got
an
the
old,
wattage on.
it's an old lamp. 40 watts. This is an old
See?
Okay.
CFL. I wouldn't use them.
See?
I'll go all LEDs.
So you could have 10 of those for one of those, basically.
Right.
The only problem you've got now is because your MCB's kept tripping. What you've got is you've got you've got 2 breakers that are broken. Like they only go so much, and then that's it. They won't reset. So we can change them for you, or we can put all the lights on one circuit. It's not ideal, but there's nothing wrong with it. But it's your choice, or we can change the MCBs over. So it's certainly got different upstairs, downstairs, and whatever.
Oh, I see. So it would be upstairs, downstairs, all on one.
Yeah, everything, all the lighting on one.
Okay.
Or we can change it back to how it was, because you've got 2 MCBs that are broken now. So you then have your upstairs lighting on one, downstairs lighting on another, and then your kitchen lighting on a separate one as well.
Okay. 2 considerations really.
Yeah.
If I'm away most of the time, and the wife's here, I don't know. It's just another call out job, isn't it? And she can change bulb and flick the switch again, can't she?
Yeah.
Okay. What about long term as well? Is it? I mean, so it's old, but it's in good nick.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it consuming it. You know,
Right.
or the circuit. You know, it's not up to today's regulations, but there's nothing wrong. There's nothing to say that it's any more dangerous or anything. It's perfectly fine.
Right.
So,
Doesn't go retrospect, does it?
no. When was the last time you had an electrical inspection? Do you know?
Well, we may not have.
Right. Okay.
The guy was here a couple of years ago. He did say, you know, ideally you'd have a new box in the future sometime.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
Do you find that you get a lot of your low voltage things blowing, or like you got your I don't want to say your name, but the thing there because it starts talking to you, or things like that. Things like your stereo systems, laptops. Do you find any of them break? But if you find you get a lot of them blowing, the low power ones, it might be worth upgrading the consumer unit to take in something like surge protection, things like that, because then in the voltage coming through the system is not constantly 230. It's up and down. It's just, it's like a wave. It is a wave actually.
Right.
So occasionally you'll get spikes and dips. When it spikes, that's when you get like a surge in your electrical equipment, and it can damage low voltage laptops, things like that, phones.
Right.
It's just a recommendation. If you haven't found any problems like that, then possibly don't worry about it. But if you do start getting that problem, then
That's
it might be a good idea to change that. So
Okay.
I'd recommend an EICR, so we go around the house and test everything in the house. But I will say to you, if you wanted an EICR, if you just wanted a bit of paper, there are people out there that will do it for about £100, and they'll be in and out of your house in about 20 minutes, and you won't know. You won't know what's there. When we do it, we've got a good reputation. Everything. We go around the whole house, so we know when we go away from this house, it's in good condition, or it's got a true reflection of what's on the install, sort of thing.
We've got videos on YouTube
Yeah,
as well where you can
loads
see
of
us
videos.
do it like inside out. I've noticed like you've got blank plate on the side of there. We'll take all the blank plates. We've seen
Yeah.
melted cable in
Yeah.
there before, and which you can see on the videos and
Yeah.
stuff. So
No.
it drains up.
Right.
So
Yeah.
when
It's got to be done.
we do it, it's good. And we recommend that it's recommended to do that every 10 years.
Right.
If you don't know how long it's been tested,
It needs doing.
probably
It does need doing.
I'd recommend it, and then in 10 years, 15 years, whatever in the future, at least you know it's good to go from now on.
It's a bit like an MOT, really, isn't
yeah,
it?
so we charge a full day for that because we are literally here for a full day, and we go in everything sort of thing.
It's got to be a way ahead because
Yeah.
we're not moving anytime soon.
Just have a think about it, have a chat with your wife and whatever. So if you want that, then please let us know and we'll come back and check it. So.
Okay, yeah, we need to
Yeah.
look at that, I think.
Okay, but in the meantime, I'd recommend just changing it, like putting your LED lights in.
Do you reckon I'll get these off the shelf locally?
Yeah, screw fix, B&Q. Screw fix will be cheaper.
Right.
Where are we now? So Gladstone Road.
Yeah.
Down there, or DTR electrical. Probably screw fix, be cheaper.
Yeah. Oh.
B&Q would be the same product but more expensive.
Yeah.
So and it's a job you can do yourself. I'm not going to charge you for changing like that sort of thing. You're quite capable of doing it yourself. So.
No worries. Yeah.
But I have put one in the bathroom. Do you want me to leave that one in there for now, and I can add it onto the bill or something?
Is one of those blown?
Actually, let's have a check. Let's change that out. Yeah, right. You got these.
Do you know what, they've been going for years?
Yeah.
That's it. Okay, put the stick on. Yeah, no, so that's fine. Yeah, we'll leave them in then. Turn it off. Yeah, leave these in.
So it's on those ones. It's the halogen ones, they're just not very efficient
Yeah,
now.
No.
Just
No. I mean, if we can switch to, we had LED ones and we spent quite a lot, and they did blow and they flickered and.
right, yeah.
But if we can.
Yeah, they're fine.
They've got a lot better now.
Yeah,
Right,
definitely.
that's good.
Flickering and things like that.
The only time you'll get flickering is on your dimmer switches.
Unless
So
it's
in
an
there,
LED dimmer.
You need to make sure it's compatible with how many watts. So this is like 4 watts each.
Right.
So you will have a dimmer. If you had say 10 light bulbs, so that'll be a 40 watt load. You need to make sure that that's within the range of your dimmer, 40 watts.
Okay. I think
So you
that's what's going wrong in there.
You might have like 0 to 200 watts, and then you might have another dimmer which will be 100 to 250 or something like that.
Are they LED lamps that you put in there?
No,
They're just your standard halogens, or
yeah.
A G4?
there's
No,
a G,
they're not.
or G9?
They're not just pull out ones.
Yeah, they look like they are.
Oh no,
Oh, it's screwed.
Oh.
So just
Oh, right,
standard.
Oh yeah, halogen, aren't they?
Yeah.
Right. So those I could replace those for LED as well.
Yep.
Just get little forward.
But you'd have to have an LED dimmer on there to stop the flickering. So it wouldn't be.
Right.
It wouldn't
It's
work.
28 watt per light bulb. So you'd
It's quite a heavy load, isn't it?
you just get like a 4 watt. The LED equipment would be a 4 watt, and then so you've got these 2 lights on it. So that'll be 6 times 4, which is 24.
Yeah.
So the dimmer needs to be able to cope with 24. So it'd be something like 0 to 100 or 0 to 200.
Right. How do I know if that's an LED dimmer?
You take it off. And
Right.
it tells you the. I'll show you. And then if you want to buy any, make sure it's within that sort of range.
I just fit one in my house the other day. Light fitting LEDs in a dimmer. It just works brilliant now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
really
would
good.
be nice.
Really
See
good.
the in your face. Or
There's no flickering, nothing now.
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
really good.
This is off it. Yeah. So if you look at the back of this, so
It's not.
minimum load 60 watts. So this is 20. What did it say? No.
24 total, was it?
If you change it to LEDs, that's going to flicker.
Yeah, you need
But
an
no,
LED
with
dimmer.
the halogens, it's within the range because it's between 60 watts and 400 watts. If you look here, what I want to see is that.
Yeah.
60 watts and 400 watts, minimum 60 to 400. So you need, if you change that for LEDs, you need it something like 0 to 200, it will say,
Yep.
and that'll be fine.
If you go to Screwfix and ask for an LED dimmer,
They don't always know what they're talking about, though, in Screwfix. To be honest with you.
Just wing it.
Yeah, whereas you go to a proper wholesaler, they'll know everything. Sort of thing.
DTR in
Yeah, just
off Gladstone
just
Road,
next
isn't it?
to Screwfix. If you Google
Right.
DTR,
Okay. That's good to know. Always good to get a recommendation.
Yeah.
So, Dr. Electric saying
tell them we sent you. So tell them, just say to them you've been watching all our videos, and
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know what I'm talking about, honest.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, we can come and change these. We could just quote for this at the same time as doing the EICR, you know, it's completely up to you. I leave that decision in your hands.
Well, we're dealing about knocking through and putting all the lights in the, you know, and of course you just,
Yeah.
you know, time goes on.
Yeah, they are really good though. The LED dimmers, like it's almost. It probably sounds silly. It reminds me of like analog and digital. It's just kind of phased. It's really smooth. I was like, yeah, and I saw that. I was like,
Yeah, nice to have.
Yeah.
Okay,
So what I'll do is I'll change them all onto one MCB for now.
okay.
And if you want us to change it in the future, when we come to do the EICR or something, then yeah, it's not too much of a job to change them over.
Okay, great stuff, thank you.
Now what we're doing is we've got two MCBs that are no good, so we're not going to use that. We're going to swap them onto two MCBs that are good. six amp MCBs that are good.
You spreading the load across two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's never gonna hit 6 amps.
Well, especially with LEDs.
There are some other old lamps in the system, so possibly would, but you know, what you really need is 4 separate MCBs, but should be coming back to doing the ICR, so we can possibly change them over then. And what we'll do is we'll put all these on and then go around the house, make sure that it's all still working okay. There's not a lot of play on these cables, it's really short.
Are they the low smoke ones in there? They're all like kind of wire cables.
Yeah.
It's under low smoke, isn't it?
So let's put these back on. Put it back on, and then if we go around the house, make sure all the lights are working before we leave. We're doing a quick EICR. We don't do quick EICRs by rule of thumb, but this is for a potential client that is buying the property to rent out. So we're going to give it a quick one, so no longer than an hour, to give a little bit of a view of what, if anything, needs doing. Obviously, I've warned the client that we can't guarantee we won't find problems in the future, but we'll give a good idea as to the state of the electrics, state of the condition. As testing wise, we're going to do things like installation resistance tests, make sure the cable's up to it and the electrical installation is okay. So looking at what we've got a Wilex. So this is a main switch. That's an RCD. No, it's not an RCD. So possibly needs changing of that. Change of consumer unit. You can see you can grab the bus bar just there. So yeah, I just recommend changing them over. What system have we got here, Adam?
That is a TNCS because it's in the neutral block.
Yeah. Looking at the install, loose cover there.
It's quite loose. Even here's quite loose as well.
Probably tighten up them screws, so it's not too bad.
It's loose, isn't it?
Yeah. Not sure how big the fuse is, but it's well undersized. We have cooker, sockets, lights. Yeah, not too bad. So what we'll do is we'll run around and check out some of the light fittings, check out the sockets, pull them off, especially the metal ones, see if we've got earths in the lights, and do some ZS's. Adam, you could do some ZS's. Where are you going to go to once you've done that? Nottingham.
Why? Why am I going to go to Nottingham?
Don't know.
Trade show talk.
Trade show secret.
You'll find out. Come and ask us.
So what we're doing here, Adam?
We're going to do a quick ZS.
You said quick.
No, it's a slow one.
It's quite high, but still within tolerance. And then what we'll do,
Take that out.
we've taken them out.
Yeah, polarity's correct.
Polarity's correct. We've got an earth. We know we've got an earth because we've got ZS. Why are we removing things from the sockets, Adam?
Because we're going to do an insulation resistance test of the board.
Oh, Doctor, are you okay with those down lights? You need some
I'm
help.
trying to.
They're LED. They're LED fittings, aren't they? GU10s.
to see if they've got fire hoods.
Pull it down.
Oh, it's really
Bit stiff, Doc, you're a bit stiff there, mate.
stuck.
You're a bit stiff, mate. Oh, pull the roof
There we
down.
go.
It's not fire
You
rated.
get
Is it?
it
It's not fire rated, is it?
really tight. Hard to see. So, we got. We'll see. What's that there? Is that what's that? Not fire rate. I'll say that.
Is that right?
That sign. It's hard
it's
to
got
see.
a fire with a cross in it, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks difficult.
CPC.
look.
Oh dear.
CPC cutback. Adam, is this one of yours, mate?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, but it's got a CPC here, so it doesn't. It is a Class 1 fitting. The manufacturer has made sure that they've.
Followed the earth through.
Yeah.
That
So it's a Class 1 fitting. There's no double insulation there, and CPC has been cut back.
Why do they bother just not connecting it? Why? Just tell me why. Dean, why? Can you tell me why?
Because it's a DIY. Dave has done this. I will guarantee you, if you look along the line of the lights, they won't be in line. Come here, let's have a look.
Yeah, I see what you mean now.
So
Yeah, they're off.
that's off. Non-fire rated. Need to write that down.
Non-fire rated.
So we've got people living above. Non-fire rated, and you can film me rather than my feet.
I've got foot fetish.
Show
me your lovely feet.
Shut up.
And they're going up to the calves and to the shoulders.
I'm trying to do a proper video here.
Proper video. So can we see you?
So how many we've got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Here's a
11.
question for you. That one's just on its pod.
I know. But it's just put one there just to.
Make it in the middle of that. They've sectioned it off, haven't they?
Rubbish.
Would you do it like that?
Yes, mate.
Yeah.
We've got how is this getting power? Behind the piano. I'm not moving the piano.
Extension cord.
Yeah, behind the piano. Can you play the piano, Adam?
No, can you? Do you play the piano?
What can I play?
Got his billy out.
These are brilliant for EICRs. Perfect for the job.
Or just generally taken off sockets. Oh. A mixture of core colours.
Cutback CPC. So what does that tell us about the rest of the installation? Like,
Well, my prognosis, Doctor, would be they're probably the same in the rest of the house.
so we're going to pull off a load of light switches. Pull off a load of light switches, see what we can find. And these are going to be the same, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's always worrying, isn't it? Cross-threaded.
You know what's funny? This is what we probably spend longer doing this than most people do on their actual EICRs.
No CPCs there. Oh, sorry, in the back.
It's in the back.
Totally missed that. Yeah.
So that's got CPC.
Cool, that's fine. I'm going to whip this one off.
Question is, I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
If the CPC is connected in the back box there,
Yeah.
and it's chopped here,
Yeah.
it's basically ineffective, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no CPC. Oh, he's come out a bit easier.
Oh, it looks like he's had his pants on.
Yeah, they've literally just cut it as small as they can.
Ah, there you go. Oh, it's been chopped again.
No CPC, exposed
So,
code.
right, here's a question for
Same.
you. So here's a question for
Yeah.
you.
Oh, I've seen something else on it.
Oh dear.
Who needs joists anyway? They just literally just
That's
straight through that joist.
Jesus.
Yeah, go on.
Doesn't, when you're connecting the CPCs into the back box of a switch, and you've chopped the CPC going into the downlight,
Take some photos of this.
what are you actually thinking? Are you thinking, what is it connected to? Do you get what I'm saying?
Look, don't know what's done that.
Mice, probably. Or it could be
Mice there, I don't think. That's not mice.
It could, no, it looks like it's rubbed against something, doesn't
Take some photos.
it? That's fun. Yeah, mate. That's good.
I'll take a photo of that.
That's got literally gone right through on both sides.
Yeah, through the joist.
Oh mate, that's not saying.
That is rough. That will affect the structural integrity of the building.
Yes, Mr. Blue. Mr. Blue Balls. I can't get how that's connected there. And then the thought process in someone's head has gone, well actually it's not actually connected there. Do you see what I'm saying? It just makes no sense. What's your prognosis, Doc? For rewind.
I need a course of antibiotics.
By antibiotics. Yeah.
And you'll be right.
Course of by antibiotics. Oh yeah,
I was
clockwise.
starting EICR. It's the first one I'm going to do the quick test.
What do you reckon, CPC or not? Yeah.
Yeah, so I've got CPCs.
What do you reckon, high or low?
Hi.
0.62.
Lower.
Not too bad. Oh, is that CPC? Oh.
No CPC.
And it's classed 1. Check this on, no signs of double insulation sticker on it. Let's have a look. It's not double insulated, is
What
it?
we'll do though,
No, it's not double insulated. Let's tuck him in.
I'm going to gesture of goodwill
Oh really?
to preserve the life of the customer.
Hang on a minute, mate. What's that there as well?
I know there's a junction box up there or something.
It's running into it.
Yeah. Right, that's that done.
Oh, ZS over here.
Yeah, do socket.
Right, so ZS.
Socket here.
That's a bit weird. 145 volts. And so between neutral and earth, it's got HIV. What have you been doing to the socket, mate?
Let's check the old Q-Tech, see what we find on it. Yeah. Oh, two left ones going, so let's pick that up and see what that is. So 2 left,
With a warble.
earth fault.
Oh, funny that there's no earth connected.
So I'm going to take this off anyway. I don't think it's dropped neutral, I think the CPC's come out.
I was thinking, instead of having your logo on the fan, why don't you have a picture of your face with a thumbs up and saying like, comment, share, subscribe? What do you reckon, mate?
No, I won't do that because I'm not a techhead.
Take it.
Techhead.
Take it?
Techhead.
Take it.
Let's see what we're going to see. Oh, you film me down.
Oh!
What is... Oh, right.
Is that connected into the...
Let's wait.
Where's the neutral connected? Is that...
Line in there, neutral there. CPC's come out, that's all.
Oh yeah, but they've done the old twist and shout and it's...
Yeah, twist and shout, favourite.
Right.
Go for it. We'll put it back in.
Well, you're no charge thing.
At the end of the day, I'm here for an assessment, but I've got a conscience as well. So I'll put the CPCs back. We've not even tested at the board yet.
No.
It's like,
looking great, isn't it?
oh, look at the time. I can't even get it in there.
Coming off it as well, it's a spur.
Yeah, it's spur or something, who knows. We don't know what it is, but it's a third cable, and I'm not here to test that side of things, so who knows. What type of protection do you need for this electric shower, Adam?
RCD. It's not electric, is it? Can't see the glass in way. No, nothing, so it's not electric.
Well done.
Nice.
1.54, good. What we're going to do is we're going to do a global test. So we're going to do live to earth. So we're connecting up the buzz bar and the neutral bar. And then we will. This is a quick way of doing it. Insulation resistance 250.
There's loads of connected, right?
Yep, those connected, and one will go on the buzz bar. You can connect it on the buzz bar or the neutral, it doesn't matter.
Because they're connected.
Yeah. You literally connect one on there,
Problem just.
And you can do it. What?
It's the customer.
So all these in the on position. Firstly, you test it. That's with nothing connected.
They're all off. Loads off.
Yeah. Put all these on the on position. Okay.
So we're above 1 mega ohm.
Then what we do is we do one at a time. Start with this one. Pretty low.
So they're quite. It's quite low, isn't it?
Yeah, low.
But it's above the minimum 1 mega ohm.
Yeah. Yeah, quite low.
And then what's coming out about 43 mega ohms.
Yeah. All about the same, really.
Circa 40 mega ohms.
I'll do a ZE. Put it on loop. There we go. 0.37 for TNCS.
So it's just above the 0.35, but
We'll do it again.
it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
What's the minimum? What's
Max is 0.35, so you get 0.36 now.
like here it is? If you rang DNO with that,
They'd say it's 0.35.
yeah, they wouldn't worry about that.
They'd be like, oh my god.
So we need to write down ZS. ZE, sorry.
ZE of 0.36 ohms.
Yeah, it's above minimum.
But only just.
Maximum, sorry.
Only just.
Yeah, but it's only just, but the maximum's there for a reason.
Yep.
So we'll check our rings, see if we've got end-to-end continuity.
So then running step 1 of the test.
Oh, twisty. They must have been watching that video, mate. Look.
Hashtag silly sausage.
So we've got 0 there, so that's fine. We know they're node.
Please, continuity.
Open circuit on circuit 2. Can you write it down? Open circuit on the lines, circuit 2.
Open circuit.
Where's your pen, mate? That our friend gave you.
It's on my desk. Open circuit on the R1.
R1.
Circuit 2.
So, yeah. Do you reckon on neutrals for that circuit, Adam?
I reckon there's a break. And I know they will be on the CPC 100%.
This is neutral or RN for...
This is the second part of the step 1 test.
Yeah.
Ring
Open
constant.
circuit.
So it's all open.
I ain't going to bother testing CPC. If you've got 2 disconnected anyway, then like
That is going to be disconnected.
We're seeing enough.
Have you seen enough, Doctor?
Yes.
Doctor's seen enough.
Oh, what I should have done is right, so we've got an addition to this circuit plus these are going to be our rings. What do you reckon? Circuit 2,
Open.
another ring.
No, it's not circuit 2. We've just done
Circuit 3, sorry. That's you've got a circuit there. Good.
on the R1s.
Yeah. Okay, we're finished now. What you need, what I'd suggest you do though, is to go around and check your sockets, because we had to unplug a load of things. I will make sure that we will plug in the fridge now, because that's where obviously your cold stuff. But just you'll notice a lot of the plugs are undone, so you just need to plug them back in.
Yeah, just plug in. Yeah, that's fine.
But I'll make sure that the fridge is done straight away.
Yeah.
That's the most important.
Yeah, it's fine. Best, like, you know.
Okay, so that's all.
All socket you check.
I checked the sockets. It was a quick test, so we don't go 100% into everything, but what we can do in an hour. So we had an hour to do it, and it's now 2:30 now. So we are limited to what we can do, but we can get a rough idea of the condition and property, and we'll speak to about that.
Okay.
Okay, that's us done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just finished that mini EICR. What do you reckon, Adam?
Bag of rubbish.
Okay, what's your opinion?
Yeah, I think it was like, well, the building's old, but you know, so you're going to get lower, well, not all the time, but
Yeah.
you know, you're going to get lower potentially insulation resistance.
Yeah.
I know it's a pass, but
Yeah.
it's not what I'd be wanting to see.
So the customer will want to know, would you recommend them buying it or not?
No, I wouldn't.
Do you think the things in there can be fixed quite cheaply?
Not cheaply, no. I'd say you'd probably rewiring circuits and things, new fuse board.
Rewind circuits, do you reckon?
Yeah, with CPCs re-terminate. Well, if that was me, I would personally. If it was me, if it was Dr. Adam, I would go in and just rewire the circuits for my peace of mind, because it's quite clear there's hidden junction boxes and things like that. Yeah, you could fix it, but I'd just rewire it for peace. If I was buying that house and I was planning on renting it out or living there, I'd want it to be safe, and I just think there's too many modifications gone on. Yes, it could be probably done cheaper, but if it was me doing it, I'd get it done properly.
Yeah.
What would you think?
It's on the edge of
Rewiring.
I think you can fix things. It's not too difficult. You've got some open circuits on socket circuit, so
I think the thing is, though, if I may, if I was thinking about long-term investment of buying that property, the readings for me on the insulation resistance are too low that
Yeah.
at some point in the future it's going to need rewiring.
in the not too different future, it's gonna need rewiring.
That's the deal breaker for me.
That's pretty much, yeah.
You
I'd agree with that. Yeah.
I think it's, if you're not hitting those 999s.
Well, you're not gonna, you want to get
But
it to
it's low.
99 mega.
But the thing is, like, taking into account that the people purchasing this property is a property investment that they're going to probably hold for a number of decades.
And they are safety conscious.
And their safety. Is it those people that we've worked
People
for?
we went to, we had that dodgy.
Yeah. Then I would say, and I know they're safety conscious, I would rewire it. Because you're gonna it needs a new board anyway. It's not the most big house.
It's not that difficult to rewire.
Not really. No, I think it'd be a good little rewire
Stud
project.
wall as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's
A lot of it.
The
So it's
thing,
not brick.
It's odd because of the readings being low. Yes, I know it's a pass. YouTube, please, blah blah blah, and there's a lot of people that want to do cheap DIY Grahams. If that was me buying that property, I'd rewire it.
Yeah. Same here. I'd say,
It's a rewire.
if not, it'll, and they can use that as a bit of
discount leverage.
leverage. That's what, to get a discount. So I don't mind. I'll rewire that. It'll be no problem.
Yeah, leave it for me, and I could do that one.
Yeah. So as long as they get a good enough price off the asking price.
Yeah,
And it's going to, the rewire will be with minimal damage as well, because it's
Stud
going to be
wall,
stud wall. It's hardly any damage it's going to be.
Yeah, I'd rewire it, mate, for peace of mind, because it's a long-term investment.
Yeah.
Yes, you could go, well, we just stick a new fuse box on it, blah blah blah. But I guarantee, at some point, probably not in the near too distant future, you're gonna have issues with the cables, aren't you? So go as you mean to go on.
Yeah,
Start
I
as you mean
reckon.
to go on.
Right, next job we've got to go to is a quote for, I think it's consumer unit, and there was a Wren kitchen fitted, and
Oh no.
and they want to. What do you reckon about Wren kitchen? Because I just done a quote for one yesterday.
What, for a kitchen for your house?
No.
I think
Careful what you say.
kitchen fitters are not
Yeah.
electricians.
Yeah, right, so this kitchen we went to now, they've installed a load of new sockets in the kitchen, and now they're saying, oh, it needs a new consumer unit. So what does the regulation say about consumer units and electrical installation when you're putting in extra accessories?
I don't know.
It says it has to, any new installations has to comply with current regulations. It's got an old BS 3036, I think.
Right, so they should have,
Should've-
but they can't because they're not electricians.
But should they have upgraded the board before or after?
Or at the same time.
Yeah. What do you think?
Well, if it was an electrician that went to do it, they'd upgrade the board whilst doing the work for the kitchen. But
So-
it's a kitchen fitter, so they probably haven't. Well, they haven't. Of course, they haven't.
So would you? You haven't answered my question. You're like a politician.
Call me Boris.
Hands face, face.
Hands face. What is the question? Be clear in your question.
Yes, right.
What is the question? For goodness sake.
I'm installing some new sockets, brand new sockets.
In a brand new kitchen.
Spurred or whatever, it doesn't matter. It's a new installation of a new socket. What would you do to consumer unit, and what would you do to the
It's a
installation?
new circuit.
No, it's a new installation. So you're spurring some sockets. Say you're spurring to a garage, to a outdoor socket or something.
What would I do to the consumer unit?
Yes.
Nothing. I'm confused at the
It has to any new installation you put in a socket has to comply with current regulations.
Right. So you'd have to upgrade the consumer unit.
Yes.
So it's the way you word the question sometimes, it's like a riddle, and I can't. Sorry, I don't articulate what you're saying. It's like.
Well, if you're installing a new kitchen, so you've got to install loads of new install loads of new sockets, plus potentially a new cooker circuit, upgrade the bonding, things like that. What would you do to the consumer unit?
Well, I'd install the new one. Well, I'd test everything first, like we've just done in there, and see what the condition was, because you might end up rewiring circuits. Might you?
Yeah.
You might do. You don't know until you go there.
You need to change the consumer unit.
Well, yeah, of course.
I'm going.
Is it safe for me to?
What are we going to do? I'm going to have a look at it. I'm sure it'll be safe, but let me have a look at it and I'll see what I recommend. I can't say anything. I've only just literally opened it there. So, what was wrong with your cooker? What was it doing on your cooker?
I don't know. Well, it was only like the day before yesterday. They decided to do the last bits that went in was the induction, and here I had to have the whole place plastered because there was no plaster. There was only plasterboard underneath, and when we ripped the old kitchen out, I've got holes. So they did all the electrics, and then he was putting them back, and the man who put the oven in, and then there was a man doing the thing outside for this, and this wouldn't work. So they switched off again, and then that worked, and then the oven wouldn't come on, and eventually they got them all going. Whether there was a problem or not, I don't know.
Okay. Do you have a a switch for this?
Here.
Somewhere. A big red switch?
Just at the top.
Okay. Fine, yeah. Yeah, that looks fine. Not too...
That was all checked by that man when he came as
Grab
well.
that for us.
The only thing they wouldn't do, obviously, the man who checked all over was issue a certificate, so.
Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to check the power of this. Should be written somewhere.
Probably on the bottom. Be on the bottom, mate. No. It's not on the back.
Okay, here it is here.
Let me see. Ah, yeah.
Okay, just put it down. Okay. Have a look. Let's see what the power is. Power consumption is 3,700 watts. Can you just do a calculation on that? 16 amps. Okay. Turn this off to check. So that's just for the oven. That's on a different circuit, and that's not on your.
Be on the fuse connection. Yep. Yeah.
It's on a fuse connection. How many amps?
16.
16 amps. That's your problem.
13, mate.
Did you find that this fuse blew up here?
I don't know.
No, there's a little. You know, I can't see any here. You get these things here. This is the one for your induction hob.
Right.
And they've got little fuses in them, like a little 13 amp fuse.
You know you get like plugs.
No, little plug type fuse.
I don't know how to use any of it. I've decided just to keep. I've had microwave meals for a fortnight.
Oh no! So it's got a 13 amp fuse. This is rated at 16 amps, which is above the fuse, but that's nothing to worry about because that's even safer if you like. So this will blow at 13 amps. So that would trip. That would trip at 13 amps, sort of thing.
And of course you're going to get nuisance tripping.
Yeah. So if you was to put this on full, all your rings, that would trip that. So this should have had its own separate feeding. You know, it's not. Let me just check.
I don't know if there's a plug at the back of the thing. I don't know.
No, there'll be a
Wire
Oh,
straight
right,
into it.
there'll be a plug somewhere down
I
there.
stayed out their way because
I'm just going to check what circuit that's on, so let me know when it goes out. I'm going to go for cooker first.
Off.
So that's on the 32 amp.
So it's off the cooker, yeah.
Uh,
The first one you turned off is gone.
So,
Is that spelled off the cooker circuit?
so they both go off, don't they?
There we go.
You need to change that, mate. Do this bit.
That's off. That's still on.
So that's cooker. Okay, right, that's fine.
That's off now.
Try and put it back on because it might. I think it's just timer. Yeah. I'll try something else.
Yeah.
That's on your heating.
that's also.
So that's kitchen sockets.
Yeah.
They put that on kitchen sockets. Okay. What we'll do is we'll do an RCD test as well. What RCD is that, Alan?
30 milliamp type A.
Where does it say it's type A?
The little symbol there.
Okay. Yep. I'll go and reset it. So 30 milliamp type
A.
A. You just press that once and I'll do the resetting. So we've got times 1, what does that say? 550 milliseconds. Times 538 milliseconds. And it doesn't trip with the button. Let's do a retest.
Done. Same readings.
Same.
Yeah.
I'll just show you how to reset this. So when it trips,
Yeah.
can you just, I'll tell you what, can you do an RCD test on it?
Yeah.
I'll show, because there's this one resets a bit differently. So it catches people out sometimes.
I don't know because before my husband did it, but
Did you try and put it up and it wasn't going up?
no, my husband died.
Oh, right,
I've only
okay.
just moved here.
Oh, right,
But
okay,
where I
yeah,
lived
sure.
before,
Yeah.
my box was all
Yeah.
labelled where everything was.
Yeah, that's it. That's
You
how
know,
it's supposed to be.
Big thing, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
So
And
that's
when-
tripped now.
Yeah.
To reset it,
Yeah.
you just need to put it down
yeah,
and then lift it up.
right.
Try it. Keep it going. If you try and put it up straight up, it won't go.
Okay.
So, sorry, I'll mute that. So if you want to it's just, I don't know why they made them like this, but you have to push it down and lift it up. That's fine, Adam. Heating, wasn't it? It was on heating.
Heating, yeah.
It was on this one here. So what we can do, insulation resistance. Insulation resistance. We haven't got a Wago connector or anything, so we're going to put these into the RCD side of the neutral bus bar.
So this is basically another mechanical global.
Yeah, there's so many different ways of doing installation resistance tests. It's just another way. We just literally connect it onto the neutral bar.
And then the earth.
Onto the earth. 0.68.
Okay.
Right, so. Yes, 0.68.
It's not great, is it?
No. Alright, let's see what we've got. 0.65, so
Dead shot, pretty much, isn't it? On low.
if you change this, it's going to trip it.
The board, yeah.
Adam, can you open the bin? What, Adam, what's this?
This is the bus bar cover. Come on, in it goes.
No.
It's
Don't
funny,
you always get you? Always. Guarantee I'll do this all the time.
He does.
You think I'd learn?
Learn of the day. That's it. Yeah. Cue music.
No music. Not
Go
good
on.
enough. Not good enough.
So, what do you reckon? Last job.
What do you reckon?
Well, I think. Well, there are a few red flags for me. Firstly, all the sockets that have just been installed are different, so you got different shapes and sizes, and that's a red flag because
Yep.
if I was installing a new kitchen, I'd make sure every socket was the same, right? Second red flag for me is the fact that they put that induction hob on a 13 amp fuse connection unit. So it's not correct. They've not put an overcurrent protection device, which is correctly appropriate
Yeah.
for it.
Yep.
So really, if you're 16, you need to be putting it on a 20 amp.
Yeah, on its own circuit.
On its own
16,
circuit.
obviously 16
Yeah,
amp.
16 will trip it, so I'd go for 20 on its own circuit. The other issues are obviously the insulation reading doesn't even meet 1 mega ohm, so that's a fail, which is not great. But like we said, it's like the fuse box is, yes, it is due a new fuse box, but it's irrelevant slamming a new fuse box on it if the insides in the whole building, the dwelling aren't up to scratch. So it's going to be rewiring somewhere, isn't it? But goodness knows how it's been wired together. And the other red flag was there was no installation certificate.
Electrical installation, be it
Can't give you a
be it a
certificate.
kitchen or whatever. But if we provide a new consumer, they can give a certificate.
It's
apparently.
not right, mate. It's not right. It's
kitchen fitters, yeah.
Kitchen fitters that aren't on a competent person scheme.
We don't know that, but I doubt it very much.
I would put money on it.
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah. Low installation resistance, failed RCD tests,
Oh yeah, I
and
forgot about
also they've installed a brand new kitchen without testing the original circuit. So they just
that. Slammed the kitchen on top of it.
yeah put the kitchen on top, and you're not even getting 1 mega ohm on the installation resistance tests.
And it's such a nice kitchen as well.
Yeah, the electrical installation shouldn't have been installed until you've sorted out the problems. So now you've got problems. I don't know what they've done in there. We know what kitchen fitters can be like.
But like you always say, it's cheaper to get a kitchen fitter to do it than an electrician to fix it.
Yep, exactly.
But it won't be because that's a big job. It's not. It's going to need a rewire. That's
Installed by Wren kitchen fitters. Well, it's
not Wren. They have subcontractors.
Installed by Wren.
Approved
and
contractor.
This contractor is an approved contractor carrying out electrical work on behalf of Wren. So either they're not proving their competence correctly, or they're falsifying records to say that they are competent, and Wren are taking them on without doing the thorough checks.
Yeah, no.
I don't know.
Or it's getting subbed out.
I'd be interested to see what checks Wren carry out on their kitchen fitters.
It was. There's problem after
I'd
problem.
like to say that I would believe a company with a reputation of Wren are a good reputable company, and they will carry out due diligence. And I believe that they have done that, but there's something not quite right in that installation.
You should have definitely got a certificate on that.
Yes.
Definitely.
If you're getting electrical work and the electrician is not giving you a certificate,
think about that.
yeah.
Think about that. Why? Why are they not? Oh, probably because they're not registered with anyone.
Right, we're running out of battery. Not battery. We're running out of memory. So, just a quick one. If you want to check to see if
Sorry, go on.
if you want to check to see if anyone is electrically competent, go to the competent. Just do a Google search for electrical person, competent electrical. It's on the side of my van. Do a Google search for that. Registered competent person, electrical, and you'll see if they are registered electrician. Right, so what we got left to say, Adam?
Like,
Comment,
share, subscribe.